Brand with a head of steam, fouled, and will get to the free throw line.
And that's something the Grizzlies have done a very good job thus far in this game. Pete is not allowing the Clippers to make numbers at the free throw line as Brand is able to get through, but could not get it to drop. They've only attempted 7 free throws on the night. You're talking about a team that shoots 79% from the free throw line as a team. So that's a strength that they have that you're not allowing them to get to as Brand misses a free throw. And then you couple that with the 40% free throw shooting and then only allowing them 9 second chance points of those 40% shooting. So that's not bad. The Grizzlies have been able to do a number of good things that have led to this 14-point lead.
Well, the Clippers have contented themselves with a number of perimeter shots, and Brand misses a pair. Both of those were short. We got a lot of Duke guys out here that probably looked up at the scoreboard, and they're not real happy right now as LSU has defeated Duke 62-54. Brand nearly a foul against Gasol. Powell's going to drive it. Set up Eddie for 3. Brand with rebound number 9 to go along with 21 points. He's a 20-10 guy. That's Elton Brand trying to add to that total. Blocked from behind, but Maggette has it on the base and calls for a timeout. 22nd timeout taken by the Clippers as Maggette was able to come up with the loose ball.
Now you're talking about old Brand, Pete. He had 17 points in the first half. Oh, this is how tough it's been for this guy to get a shot off here in this third quarter. I mean, Grizzlies all around able to knock that ball away and force Corey Maggette to call a 22nd timeout. So, you know, that was a concern also of Eric Musselman at halftime of deciding whether or not to double team and Elton Brand. They've been able to strategically use the double team as well as the single coverage, and it's somewhat confused Elton Brand because they haven't been able to go to him and allow him to be as consistent as he was with the 17 points in the first half.
First overall pick in the 1999 NBA draft by the Chicago Bulls. Oh, what might have been if Jerry Krause hadn't fallen in love with Tyson Chandler and Eddie Curry. That could have changed the course of the Bulls franchise, but Elgin Baylor getting Elton Brand out to Los Angeles. The Western Conference Player of the Month back in November when the Clippers went 10-5. The first Clipper since Freeman Williams. In December of 1980, the Western Conference Player of the Month. We went deep.
Not Michael Cage.
It wasn't Michael Cage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Okay, well,
you got the 2020 mention. I mean,
okay,
you know.
that's right. You plugged me with the 2020. Okay.
We had to go deep in the books to find Freeman Williams of the San Diego Clippers winning the Western Conference Player of the Month.
Quite a nice guy too, Freeman Williams. Lefty like me also.
Maggette fouled by Bobby Jackson. 47.9 remaining, and now the Grizzlies are over the foul limit. Bobby Jackson, the foul, his second, and Corey Maggette will step to the free throw line. Grizzlies arguing that Maggette had pushed off to receive the pass.
And this is something the Grizzlies have done an excellent job, Pete, as we mentioned a few minutes ago, folks, of not allowing the Clippers offense to get points from the free throw line. They're only shooting 40%, 22 of 55, a lot of missed shots by the Clippers tonight, and they have not been able to rely on one of their strengths, which is free throw shooting, as they're one of the top teams in the league at 79%.
And when the Clippers are below 45% in field goal shooting on the road, the story is not good for them. They are 4-9. Miller, Radmanovic, and Livingston come to trap. Brand with a takeaway, but stepped on the sideline, and the Grizzlies get a break there as the Clippers defense was swarming.
Tremendous ball pressure by the backcourt out front. The Grizzlies could not get into their offense. But you know, when teams are overly aggressive like that, that's time when you back cut them. You can get those back cut moves. You can space out, get good spacing on the offensive end, and find guys for open shots.
Grizzlies with a break. They rule a change in possession, so a fresh shot clock for the Grizzlies, and Gasol is fouled by Brand, and Powell will step to the free throw line. That's the good news. The bad news is Powell is 0 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Brand, that's his third.
Well, that time you saw that coming as the Clippers were so aggressive on the basketball. Their best defensive scenario prior to the Brand foul, he kind of got overzealous, went over the shoulder of Powell Gasol and fouled him as Powell misses another free throw.
Powell for the season 69%, but struggling tonight. 10 and 12 for Gasol. And the Grizzlies have left some points on the table. 6 of 13 from the free throw line, and they lead it by a dozen. 6 difference between the two clocks. Daniel Ewing for 3. Brand the offensive rebound, and a loose ball foul called against Mike Miller. That'll be his 4th, and it will put Brand on the free throw line.
Grizzlies have put the Clippers on the free throw line quite a few times here in this third quarter, Pete. I believe they only had 3 free throw attempts at halftime, and already they've gone to the free throw line here in this third quarter 8 times.
Brand, who missed a pair moments ago, with a make there. James Singleton will enter the ballgame for the first time tonight. He'll replace Radmanovich with 15.7 remaining. 1 more free throw coming for Elton Brand. Well, the previous 4 that Brand has played in Memphis, he'd been averaging 16 a game. He's broken out of that in a big way. 22, shoots for 23.
Well, they certainly kept him quiet on the night here in this third quarter. Not certainly in the first half, as he had 17 first half points, but have only been able to get just 5 here in the third quarter.
10-point lead. Shot clock is off. No fouls to give for the Clippers. Jackson gets the high screen. The teardrop is off the mark. Third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies build on their halftime lead. The lead is now 10. As many as 16 earlier in the quarter. Grizzlies the advantage heading to the 4th. No more Coutinho Mobley for the Clippers. Fourth quarter in a moment.
My grandfather worked for International Paper for 35 years. My dad has worked there for 20 years. And my mom for 21 years. As long as there's people like my mom and dad looking after trees, there'll always be lots of trees. But I'm not sure that I want to work for the company. I really want to be a stand-up comedian. Have you heard the one about the tree surgeon?
So we cut down on overhead by reducing staff. Now, what are you guys doing to save us money? Okay, Barry.
Well, we started using FedEx Ground, so we get reliability and their latest technology to help us save time and money.
Nice work, Barry. Let's say we get some lunch in here, huh?
Hello?
Yes, could we get some lunch, please?
FedEx Ground. Fast, reliable, and their latest technology. All for less than you think.
Neely's Barbecue has been in business since 1988. Our family has built a reputation of having the best barbecue locally and nationally. We have been featured on the Today Show with Al Roker, Good Morning America, and the Food Network with Bobby Flay. With locations in Memphis, Nashville, and the new FedEx Forum Arena, our family would like to thank you, the customer, for your support. So come and see why Neely's Barbecue is the finest the world over.
Good news. I got promoted.
Better news. I got DirecTV.
My new office has a clear view for miles.
My DirecTV has 155 crystal clear channels.
I have a $1,700 expense account.
I have over 1,700 movies every month.
I meet with the CEO every Friday.
I meet the Fockers whenever I want.
I just got an assistant.
I just got 3 months of HBO, Star, Showtime, and Cinemax for free.
Can you give me the number for DirecTV?
No.
I don't think she heard me.
Get over 155 channels for $29.99 a month. That's half the price of cable. Call 1-800-DIRECTV.
Grizzlies trying to win their 5th in a row and close out this 6-game homestand at 5-1. There's your game summary. Elton Brand, 23 and 10, 3 blocks. Grizzlies 46.5%. Clippers below 40%. Grizzlies have never trailed in this ball game. They led it by 16 in the third quarter after the Clippers had pulled within 5. So we head to the fourth quarter. Grizzlies on the home floor, 23-2 when leading after 3. On the road, the Clippers are 4-16 when trailing after 3. Battier, Gasol, Eddie Jones, Dante Jones, and Bobby